Everyone. Nate Carter here with today's Cornerstone Connection Daily Devotional. Got a very practical devotional here for you today, but let me start by reading a passage from Luke 18, starting with verse 1. One day Jesus told his disciples a story to show that they should always pray and never give up. There was a judge in a certain city, he said, who neither feared God nor cared about people. A widow of that city came to him repeatedly, saying, "Give me justice in this dispute with my enemy." The judge ignored her for a while, but finally he said to himself, "I don't fear God or care about people, but this woman is driving me crazy. I'm going to see that she gets justice because she's wearing me out with her constant requests." Then the Lord said, "Learn a lesson from this unjust judge. Even he rendered a just decision in the end. So don't you think God will surely give justice to his chosen people who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will grant justice to them quickly. But when the Son of Man returns, how many will he find who have faith?" This parable begins with something that's very rare in Jesus' parables. It comes with an explanation about what the parable is going to be about. Jesus told his disciples a story to show them that they should always pray and never give up. I haven't counted, but there's very few parables where Jesus actually describes exactly what he wants them to learn from it. And so the point is very clear: always pray and never give up. I keep a prayer journal, and I keep a list of the things that I'm praying for. And just a couple of weeks ago, I was looking at my prayer journal, and there's a lot of prayer requests there. There's certainly things I don't pray about all the time, and sometimes things have slipped to the bottom of the list, and I haven't looked at them for a while. And I was just kind of looking down the list, and all of a sudden I got to a prayer request that I started praying about probably a year and a half ago. And all of a sudden I realized, God answered that prayer. And I could check something off the list that I've been praying about off and on for the past year and a half, just persistently going after God and asking him for something that I was really hoping he would do. I wanted to just encourage you on a very practical level in today's devotional to keep a prayer list and to be diligent about bringing the same requests to God over and over again. And I've been guilty about saying, "God, I don't know how to say this a different way, but I'm going to just bring this to you again in prayer and ask that you will answer this prayer that I've been praying for, in some cases, for years." At the end of the parable here, in verse 8, Jesus says, "I tell you, the judge will bring justice to them quickly, but when the Son of Man returns, how many will he find on the earth who have faith?" And I think the implication here is that by bringing these requests to God time and time again, day in and day out, it shows a faith in God that we are expressing to him, that we have faith that he can choose to answer this prayer. Even if he hasn't yet, he is fully capable and has the complete power to be able to answer the prayers that we're bringing before him. That's faith. It's especially, I think, symbolic of our faith when God doesn't answer those prayers quickly, but we have to wait for answers. But yet we can consistently and persistently come to him with our prayer requests. He alone is the just judge, and he knows what's best for us. And this gives us some confidence and hope that God will hear our requests and will grant the prayers that we ask of him. But we have to be persistent and keep it up. So let me encourage you, keep your prayer lists, keep bringing those prayers to the Lord persistently, and watch for the ways that he shows up. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.